Hey guys, welcome back to our reaction to Better Call Saul. Today we're watching season 6, episode 10, Nippy. Like it's a little nippy out there?
Could be. Could be.
I did glance at the description and I did see that we will be with Gene.
With Gene.
Spending some time with Gene.
At least for part of it. I mean, it's interesting how we guessed perhaps that we would be in the future, but then we went to the present, as we were saying. The actual present Breaking Bad timeline or time period. And then, yeah, so if it is true that we're in the future for 3 episodes, that'll be really interesting. Something I really would like to see is, and this is probably long after everything that happens with Walter, but a scene where Jimmy is like looking, he's like doing something, and then their news is on. It's like breaking news. Heisenberg found dead. You know, like among all of these this Nazi gang, and you know what I mean? Like, and see his reaction to that. I think that would be incredible. Last time on Better Call Saul, we had the Kim situation. She's gone. She's gone. It's
finally realized incredible. What was good for her.
Yeah, I do think something I was thinking about, obviously the world is better with them not together. But how insulting must it be for Jimmy, right? For Kim to be like ride or die for so long. And then it must be such a personal blow, like cut him to the core, that like Kim proved Chuck right because she said what he said, essentially. It's like, as long as we're together, we're going to keep doing this to people, is essentially the message that she gave. And what Chuck said to him when he said, I never cared about you, so insulting, is he said, you're never going to stop doing this to people, right? Mm-hmm. This is just who you are. Mm-hmm. And he loses Kim, you know, for lack of a better term, the love of his life, right? Because she says essentially the same thing, the same kind of thing that Chuck says, which is like, we're hopeless, right? And I'm hopeless when I'm with you.
She said you asked if you were bad for me. It's not that. It's just we're poisoned together.
Kind of that, yeah. And it makes you feel kind of like Jimmy as an individual is someone who deservedly, but you sort of pity him, like has just gotten burned also. Like he's burned the people around him, but emotionally he's like, you can feel those moments of devastation. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep thinking about the back of his head after she says all of that. And then it cuts to him completely with his facade of Saul Goodman. You know what I mean?
It's like, it's crazy how so much hinges around Kim. And it's like the second, like so much of who he becomes and Saul Goodman.
Exactly.
Lawyer, all of that stuff.
Exactly.
Like she was behind it all, like encouraging him to keep going and giving him ideas and you know, sparking the movement forward. And then when she leaves, it's like that's the end. That's the death of Jimmy. That's like the last.
And now he's only Saul.
Remnant of who I was. Yeah. And now, you know, I'm just Saul now.
You know, it's weird how it's interesting how part of the theme of the entire story of Better Call Saul really is how much of sort of the bad choice road is you, and how much, like you being on the bad choice road, how much of that is you and how much of that is you letting yourself be influenced by the people around you, or like the place that you end up. Because like, think about how where he ultimately ends up is ultimately the result of all of the people around him. Not that he wasn't involved directly, but like even the fact that he's a lawyer, the only reason he's a lawyer is because of his brother. You know what I mean? I mean, he likes being a con man and stuff like that. We talked about like why he would still be a lawyer or not, you know.
Everything is
but
connected,
it's like,
though.
But like he worked in the mailroom at the lawyer place because of his brother. He was not going to do schemes anymore. And then Kim was like, let's continue doing schemes.
Nobody.
You know, so
it's in a vacuum.
Yeah, so it's like, it's interesting how he participated in the sort of swirl of influences around him. And he's fully responsible for them, but how he really is completely shaped, and then everyone who shaped him left. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
good luck.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's in the forge, and then everyone leaves, and he's like dunked into the cold water, and like he's like set as the object that he's been like molded into.
Yeah, but yeah, as a willing participant in all of that. I just think it's interesting because it makes you really feel like, okay, when he ends up in his persona of Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad, he really is just a husk. You know what I mean? He's a clown.
A sad clown.
Yeah, he's like a sad clown almost. You know what I mean? Because everyone that was involved in making him who he is now gone willingly. They either break up with him or they quit life. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Something else is interesting is that if we are in the future now, post Breaking Bad, we don't see any more of Gus or Mike or anything. We've seen the last of them. That would be interesting, unless we're sort of jumping back and forth, which I think
that
cool.
that Lalo death was pretty good.
Like a good ending, you mean? Yeah, it would just be sad, I think, not to get like a final send off of Mike, or like the only send off of Mike would be, because this is where we're completely wrapping these characters, so it'd be sad not to see one last thing, poignant scene that like cements his character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe we will.
Yeah, maybe we will.
I think we should find out.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're going to jump into it, guys. If you enjoy this episode, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment, let us know your thoughts. If you want access to the rest of the show right now, you can binge it over with us on Patreon, including full-length, uncut reactions. And you can vote in polls, help decide the future of the channel. It's an awesome place over there. Go check it out. And without further ado,
let us get into episode 10 of the series finale of Better Call Saul.
The black and white.
Called it.
Condensed milk. Making the icing. Okay.
Is this Kim in the future?
Oh my gosh. Way future.
Yeah. Will we ever see Kim again?
No, she doesn't have a ponytail, Eric.
That's Kim in the future.
Hey, stop.
Oh, sorry.
How's it going? Could be worse.
No, he said Mary.
Better.
Ooh.
Extra sharp.
I like me a good extra sharp cheddar.
Okay. It's Nippy. She's in one of the sandpiper facilities.
Oh, yeah? I don't know. My name is Nippy.
Okay. Nippy.
Need some help?
What?
I'm fine.
He's back to his old schemes.
Sure you don't want to push? That's terrible.
His mustache.
I hope you find him.
Maybe just a little push.
Well, if you're sure you don't mind.
So averse to getting helped.
Happy
The
now.
music, when it cut to her, started, and it sounded like the Windows, like, boom. That's what I
Like what?
Like the Windows, like, error message. What? Come on, dude.
It's an old lady. What are you doing?
Why does this benefit you?
He literally made that icy spot.
How you doing, Marion?
Yeah.
Great.
Fucking slipping Jimmy.
Are you okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
Back to his old ways.
He's a con man. That's who he is. That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Bro.
I'm a fan.
That's crazy. Question. Why would the trees have all their leaves and it be snowy at the same time?
It's a spring snow.
Okay.
Weird weather. Oh.
This wasn't the guy who
Ma?
recognized
It is. Yeah.
It is?
Get my language. Do you cook?
Don't worry, hon. He's not an axe murderer. If he was going to chop me to bits, he'd have done it already. Right, Gene?
Okay.
Sometimes he gets a little nervous around new people.
This is weird.
To Gene.
Come on.
Yeah.
So, your mom tells me you're a cab driver?
He's a cab driver that was looking at
Have
him
you
weird.
ever
Yeah.
driven anyone
And that,
famous?
and
Tell
they
him,
came and
Jeffy.
talked to him in the mall.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, You know, you stay comfy. I will rescue this beautiful creation. Look at that. Ta-da!
Gene's staying for dinner.
This is so weird.
I know it's awkward, right? But you don't have to call me Dad yet.
I don't know what this is about, but all I have to do is pick up the phone and it's bye-bye Saul Goodman.
Oh, your pickle. I know what you really want.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
You want in the game.
He can read
I
people
can
so
make it
well.
happen.
And he can tell when people are like him.
Yeah.
You?
It's all good, man.
So here's the deal. I will show you the game, and then we're done.
Oh, he's playing a long con.
10-4. Roger, 11-10, and send it back up.
He do this every night. It's crazy.
The Ring. Man, it's like a charm for him, you know? Can't go about his business without his lucky ring. Wow, okay, we're completely in the future. We're not cutting back.
Pull this for you.
Good night,
Free
ladies.
advertising
See you,
for
Jane.
Cinnabon.
Bye.
Right.
I don't know if it's free, but
I probably not. I've never had Cinnabon.
cinnamon rolls. Is the guy in there? Is he gonna steal some stuff?
They really do a good job at making him look quite a bit older. You know what I mean?
There a problem?
No, I just came to say thanks. I'm Gene from Cinnabon. You called the EMTs for me when I fainted.
Yeah, I remember you.
Get a lawyer!
Nick, do I detect Cinnabons?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty, get him in here.
I'm sorry about the lawyer thing. Just slipped out.
It's free country.
Why does everyone feel shifty when it's black and white? No, they're playing it up that way.
Hi.
Everything
Gene
kind of feels
Takavic.
uneasy.
Yeah, Nick here
Oh my
did me a
gosh.
solid.
I knew his voice sounded
So,
familiar.
What's his name?
Jerry.
Jerry. Not Gary?
Enjoy
I
yourself.
never know.
Well, God bless you.
That's pretty funny.
You want to take a load off? I haven't had one of these in forever. Watching the waistline.
Yeah, but every now and then.
Well, no harm, right?
What is the goal here? The sound effects are making me feel weird.
Catch your game last
The
night?
chewing.
The game.
What the hell is wrong with those guys?
I mean, I can't even talk about it.
It's
No,
so
Texas wasn't even ranked.
when people are small talking about things you don't
know.
know about, you can just totally like
Play calling was crazy.
The worst.
just
3
go
downs
along.
to make a foot and a half.
How hard can it be?
Well, you can't win when Martinez plays like that.
Martinez. I mean, what's up with him?
You think something's off?
Maybe.
The Cougar helmet was the thumb breaker. Delicious.
Well, I should probably be heading back.
Well, thanks again.
I feel uneasy. Was he timing? Timing how long it takes him to eat a Cinnabon?
He's gonna keep
He's gonna
doing
have
this.
regular meetings with this man? Regular gifts to the security guards? Wow.
And the guy's gonna come in and what? Steal stuff?
Maybe. He's making a routine of it for a heist.
It's risky business.
Yeah. Let right in.
Gets him addicted to it.
Then he laces it with sleeping.
They talk about the game every time.
Which game are we supposed to be talking about right now? Football or baseball?
Football, I think.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh yeah.
He's learning
okay.
about it.
The things that he mentioned. Yeah.
When are they gonna be like, why are you doing this?
One of the famous
Oh yeah.
montages.
SG was here.
He's like,
They love him.
come on in. Trying to give him a heart attack?
I know. It's so horrible. He's like, what, giving him one every day?
I can't imagine it's daily. Maybe
weekly?
Every so often.
Like a Friday night tradition or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I really want a cinnamon roll. Looks
we
good.
should make some.
Yeah.
We make some mean homemade cinnamon rolls, or I should say Kailyn does.
Sourdough cinnamon rolls. They're very good.
With orange zest.
Wow, they are having so much fun.
Frosting. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
He's such a, as Howard said, soulless person. He's so slimy.
3 minutes.
Always takes him 3 minutes. Just over. Is he like averaging out all the numbers?
Figuring out what he could steal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah. No, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Okay, so there was a sign that said fall fashion sale. So maybe it was snowing, but the leaves had not completely fallen yet. I don't know.
Fall evening wear event.
11, 12, 13.
What?
17 feet.
Oh my
right
gosh.
Here.
She's teaching him the route? What?
This is so bad.
Ribbon it off. Okay.
1, 2, check. 1, 2.
This is crazy.
All right, let's move. All right, we ready? And grab your bag. And go. Go, 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 go. 1, Armani suits and run. 2, Air Jordan shoes for you. 3, linen shirts for free. 4, cashmere sweaters out the door.
His goal.
5,
This is
Patagonias
interesting.
to survive.
Clearly, he wants to get
6,
him
swanky
arrested.
sweatsuits in the mix. Halt.
Oh, what?
Maybe.
Too
yeah,
many.
you're right.
You gotta be precise. Just 3 of each.
But what would
Why?
stop him from talking?
And why do I gotta run around like an asshole?
I already told you. 3 minutes.
Maybe if he
Got
threatens
it? That's
him
our
that like this is
window.
part of
Yeah,
a
but
bigger
why 3
scheme,
minutes?
so you can't like say anything or
Because
else
at
they'll
3
kill
minutes,
you. Or,
that's
I
when
don't know.
security sees you on the cameras and the cops haul your ass to jail. All right, so let's go.
Wait, there's cameras?
Sure, there's cameras. They erase the tapes every 72 hours. So that's why you only take 3 of each and only the pricey stuff. How many of each?
3.
Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
Just this whole thing, it seems crazy.
Is this too hot for you? Just say so. You know what? Screw it. I'll tell you what's crazy. 50-year-old high school chemistry teacher comes into my office. The guy is so broke, he can't pay his own mortgage. 1 year later, he's got a pile of cash as big as a Volkswagen. That's crazy.
I'll do it.
This sounds good to you?
Think it'll work?
Well, look at you. Now, you're young. You're probably fast in the feet, huh?
Okay, I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I just had some questions about, like, logistics.
Are you in or out?
In.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to get him arrested. I don't know. I'm just trying to guess what the play is.
3, linen shirts for free.
Barbara,
Yes?
let's ask maintenance to give this area a polish.
I'll call now.
Uh-oh.
Thanks. Okay then. Have a good night.
Maybe the
You
guy
too.
will be in there.
Excuse me, ma'am.
The floor polisher guy.
There's a delivery.
A delivery.
1412 Cottonwood Drive. Doc D.
2-stroke engine sprayer pumps. This is a department store. Does it look like we use sprayer pumps here?
I was given this address, ma'am.
I need to talk to your supervisor. Got it. You stay right here.
A sprayer pump. Yeah, I think I got it. Omaha. Ricky's booked solid.
Ricky?
He's a driver.
Well, Ricky's just gonna have to put the box back on the truck.
A little problem with that. Cargo space. I got it. Sorry. You still there?
Yes. Look, I don't know what to tell you about your fish issue. It's just, I can't have a huge box. Just
I understand. It's just.
if you promise me that Ricky will get back here by 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'll hold the box overnight.
Thank you.
Classic.
It's like, I still got it.
Still got it. He does the classic, like, hands thing, you know?
Jazz hands?
He does this thing where he's like talking and he's like when he's trying to convince people. My nerves are on edge just because I really feel, as always, sort of at a loss.
The floor polisher guy is going to ruin the plan.
Gentlemen.
Hey, Gene.
Yeah.
Hey, Gene.
He just went in. They didn't
better hit
even.
Good luck to Lizzie on that spelling bee.
Hello, gorgeous.
What if this was the first night that he decides to sit facing the wall? You know what I mean? Or facing the. Oh my gosh.
Timer's ticking.
Why wouldn't he wear a mask?
Because he's stupid.
Armani suits and run.
Yeah, you're right about the about the polisher. Okay, so maybe it isn't his goal to get him arrested, but
4 cashmere sweaters out the door.
It was a longer con, but it's going to be ruined for sure.
You see that interview with Polini?
Oh.
Guy's feeling his oats.
You can taste it now.
Why did he go back and then come back?
Because he can't carry all of it.
95 team.
What a lineup. I mean, the
I came prepared.
Wow. I'll tell you, Polina could have taken a page out of that book.
Apples and oranges,
The
my friend.
rhyming is so funny.
Come on, Osborne. How about that
How many?
44-21 win against the Buffs?
What if he like just was like, well, let me check while I'm eating, you know? I know he never does that, but
Calvin Leathers on the seat.
Uggs do look funny.
Sure looks pretty. Husk, it's like Christmas out there.
How many are there?
You okay?
No.
So, you think our guys are going to move to the Big Ten like they're saying?
Big Ten?
He pulled a Ted.
You know, mighty dollar, if you ask me.
He pulled a Ted!
Powerhouse, of
God.
course.
No!
But, you know, you got Oklahoma, Michigan, Ohio State over
He
there.
pulled a Ted.
Just amazing.
The middle is the best part.
Wow.
It's over, dude.
What am I doing? Look at me. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Jesus.
Gene.
What?
Oh, God.
No! What is going on?
You have a wife, right, Frank? Yeah. She's waiting for you. Look at me. I got no one. My parents are dead. My brother. My brother is dead. I got no wife, no kids, no friends. If I died tonight, no one would care. What difference would it make?
Gene, buddy. No, I'm sure that you.
Oh my gosh, he's still laying there.
To lots of people.
If I died tonight, my landlord would pack up my stuff.
Oh.
It'd take him 3 hours. Cinnabon would just hire a new manager. Gene who? Poof. I'd be gone. I'd be...
Oh.
A ghost. Less than a ghost. I'd be a shadow.
It's so obvious that he's watching.
I know.
It'd just be nothing.
No. No. No.
I'm so sorry. You didn't need to hear any of that.
Everybody has bad days.
Did the guy make it out?
You felt like this?
He made it out?
No. Not me, but yeah, I mean, it's just like life's ups and life's downs.
How? Oh. Wow. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't to get him arrested then, which would make sense. It would implicate him.
Spent the whole night in the bathroom.
I guess that was part of the plan.
That was crazy.
So they did the polish, and that's what made it slippery.
Yeah.
Great.
I thought the guy was gonna be there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
You transported stolen goods with a value exceeding $5,000, and the truck you used to do
He
it
needed
was rented in
blackmail
Council
against
Bluffs
them.
across state lines.
So they don't
Told us
out
to rent
him.
the truck over there.
Theft from an interstate shipment, up to 10 years. Transportation of stolen goods,
That
another
makes
10
sense.
years. Sale of stolen goods, 10 years. Conspiracy to commit a federal crime.
Oh, conspiracy. It was your idea.
Yeah. It's called mutually assured destruction.
Man, you don't have to threaten us. We're all friends here.
You see me coming, you cross to the other side of the street.
Dude.
Now I need you to say it. We're done.
Come on.
Say it. We're done. Say it.
We're done.
Well, that's a start. Looks like your problem is the master cylinder.
Come on, Gene, you can help me with the groceries. Huh, Gene?
Sounds like a plan.
I feel so nervous because I don't know where it's going for the first time in so long. Like, ultimately, I don't know what's going to
Might not
happen
know it,
to
but
his
my boys
character, right?
Had some tough times. He, even more so now that he knows you.
Oh gosh.
You're a good influence, Gene. Where's my brain? I keep forgetting to ask you about Nippy.
Nippy? Oh, right. Well, you're not going to believe this, but he was with a family the whole time.
Okay.
Looks like I took care of that.
Okay. I can't.
Here you go, ma'am.
The intense feelings.
Looky here. Are you my lady?
He's got a spring in his step.
Hey, Gene, aren't you taking lunch?
Huh?
He's got to do the security guard thing a couple more times, right? Because it's like
Thanks.
they're expecting it now. It's a shirt like the one he used to wear.
He can't be his old self. He's playing a character all the time.
I think he's gonna notice something.
Which is funny because he's already playing a character.
Or this is just gonna end here. Yeah, I know. Okay, so he took care of it. He said, "I'll take care of it," and he did. Unless the guy continues to threaten him. I don't really know what to say, except
whole
that
journey.
was really nerve-wracking and made me feel stressed out. Yeah, tonally, it's such a shift, right, from where we've been.
Yeah. I was gonna say he like misses his old self because he has to play a character all the time now. But his old self was a character also. It's kind of funny.
Sort of. I mean, it totally came out as he was, doing his Cinnabon job there. He was like a bit more exuberant, know.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Hold on, it'll come to me. Oh, he always uses his real feelings and like sadness
To his advantage.
to it, like as a facade in his scams. It's like
He brings up what's
draws
underneath.
on the real stuff to make it believable.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm just gonna use this to like play other people.
Yeah.
Use my own suffering instead of actually feeling it and dealing with it and like processing it. I'm instead just going to use it in my scams as like my character. It's crazy.
Whatever has utility,
Mm-hmm.
nothing is untouchable at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, never. Like, he's so desperate to like keep moving. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's so desperate to keep going that he's willing to pull from the past and then just leave it at that. He never confronts the past, you know.
Yeah.
But he's willing to play with the past. He uses it as a tool in his toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like he doesn't ever address it, It's really interesting.
Wait, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know where this is going.
Tonally, it just feels like such a shift,
Yeah.
You're just like...
You mentioned Walt.
Yeah, he did. It feels like such a shift where you're just like, okay, now I'm feeling different. But I really do feel more nerves, I feel like, than I felt the entire thing. Because you knew Gus wasn't going to die in the whole scene with Lalo.
Even though this is kind of like an epilogue, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like there was a finale of like all the craziness.
Exactly.
And then now it's like, okay.
You
but
knew,
yeah, it is more mysterious.
Like you knew once Howard dies, it's just like, okay, what's going to happen to Kim? That was about it. Mm-hmm. You knew that Gus was not going to die.
Are they going to show her at all, or is that just the end?
I have no idea. But now you really do think like, what is going to happen to Saul? Mm-hmm. You think like, Jimmy, anything could happen. His story, will we see his story just come to an end officially? Will he lie dead in the last shot like Walter?
I know, I just was thinking that.
Will he end up behind bars by the end of it? Will we just see him sort of go about his life in solitude and meaninglessness? You know what I mean? Like, what's the end? I don't know. Is the last scene somehow a reuniting between him and Kim? I don't know. I think we should get into the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right, we're going to jump into it right now, guys. If you want to watch it with us and the rest of the show, you can get that right now over on our Patreon. Go ahead and go ahead and click the link and check it out. You can also get full-length uncut reactions over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you then.